just because of their white stripes, but they're actually related to giraffes. Just like giraffes, okapis have long prehensile tongues, and that helps them grab leaves from trees. To your left, the first one we can see is a bongo. Bongo's nickname is the ghost of the forest because they're rarely seen. Their horns lead back, that way they don't get tangled in the bushes or trees. The one right next to it was a greater kudu. Males have horns. Oh, a bongo crossing. I think we're gonna play a lot of Animal Crossing in the morning because animals are very active. Or left in that little hill, you can see a black rhino. Black rhinos weigh around 2,000 to 3,000 pounds each. Their horns are made of keratin, just like our fingernails, and there's actually less than 3,000 rhinos left in the world. Maybe along the way we can see white rhinos. It's called a sable-billed stork. They can reach up to 5 feet tall, and they love to eat fish, frogs, crabs, or any insects. Alright friends, underwater for about 8 minutes. They don't really like to swim, but they love to walk in the bottom of the water. A baby hippo, when it's born, it can reach up to 85 pounds. So that's a big baby. You can see more hippos. A group of hippos is called a float. And right next to the hippos, those white birds are called pink-backed pelicans. These pelicans are colonial nesters, and they like to nest in groups of 20 to 500 pairs. And ducks. The average crocodile can live more than 40 years. They can be 16 feet long or more and weigh 500 pounds or more. They also love to eat half of their body weight in one single feeding. If you ever see a crocodile with their mouth open for a long time, that means they're trying to regulate their body temperature. Also known as the upside down tree because it's upside down, or the tree of life because it stores water in its trunk. Animals come to it, poke a hole, and drink water. It can also stay leafless for up to 9 months. To your right, you can see some giraffes. To be exact, those are Maasai giraffes. And giraffes are the tallest animal in the world. They can reach up to 20 feet tall when they're full grown. And when they're born, they can be 6 feet tall and weigh around 185 pounds. Fun fact about giraffes, they love to sleep with their eyes open, standing up, and chewing. So, pretty weird, I know. A tower. Wild dogs. No, they're not hyenas. They're African wild dogs or painted dogs. They get that name because of their unique markings. They're all in that little corner. Even though they might look like the typical dogs that you might have at home, they're completely different. To your left, we can see Ankole cattle, also known as Watusi cattle. Their impressive horns can be 3 to 5 feet long. Their honeycomb shape, blood flow runs through them, and it helps them cool down. It's like their personal AC. All the way down to your left as well, we can see sable antelopes. Those are the official symbol of the reserve. some wildebeest. It's very common to see them in a group because they love to stay together 24/7. They love to sleep in rows, sleep in circles, whatever it may be, but together. And they also love to migrate a lot. All right, we are headed to elephant country. So let's see, where are they? But first, to your left, we can see monkeys, mandrills, and baby mandrills. And to your right, an African elephant. They're called African elephants because they're from Africa. And if you look closely, each ear is shaped as the continent of Africa. Back to the monkeys, mandrills are the largest in the world. They can reach up to 100 pounds when they're full grown. Fun fact about them, they love to store snacks in their cheeks because they have built-in pockets. They love to store grapes. Extremely sensitive skin. So they like to throw mud into their bodies because mud helps like sunscreen, bug repellent, or moisturizer for them. Ears like that is because they're trying to cool down. It's able to see more along the way. They're called red clay pits. As you can see, they have lots of holes because elephants like to come here and love to nibble on them. And it's actually pretty good for them because these rocks act like their personal vitamin. Alright, all the way down, I can see to your left, more African elephant. Let's see if we can get a better view. We can see greater flamingos. A group of flamingos is called a flamboyance. They get their pink colors from their shrimp diet. When flamingos are born, they are all gray, and it takes 1 or maybe 2 years for them to get to that color. Fun fact, if you look closely, there is a hidden Mickey on that little island. Ostriches don't fly, but they do run, and they change direction with their wings. They can reach up to 35-40 miles per hour. To your left, we can see cheetahs. Cheetahs are the fastest land mammal. They can reach up to 60 miles per hour. Cheetahs are built for speed, not power. And they usually like to come out during the day because lions like to come out during the night, so they like to take turns. Have to stare at these rocks just because. I'm kidding. Just because we might be able to see lions. I say might because lions love to sleep or rest, an average of 16 to 20 hours a day. There we go.
Oh, he's up right there.
Oh.
Got a great picture of his butt.
There's a male lion and female
One laying
lion.
down, yep.
Let's not forget about the Bontebok to your right. Bonteboks have a unique chestnut brown color, and when the light hits, they get a purpley gloss. And all the way down, we can see white rhinos to your right. These are 5,000 to 6,000 pounds. The ones that we saw were 2,000 to 3,000 pounds. Rhinos love to find something in their environment to shape their horns, just like humans like to cut their hair and nails.
He's like, honey, I'm hungry, feed me. That's the
That's like me in the morning. You can see warhogs. Warhogs are actually related to domestic pigs, and they can be pretty fast. They can reach 30 miles per hour. And they love little mud pools because it helps them cool down. To your right, we have a pretty perfect view of Ranger, our baby rhino, and some ostriches near that green truck, and some of their eggs. Each egg is around 3 pounds. Makes sense since ostriches are the largest bird in the world. Alright, we are now headed to Magadi Glen. Nigerian dwarf goats. Even though they all look small, they are all adults and they make great pets. Alright friends, our safari is coming to an end. I want to thank you all for joining me today. If you liked it, my name is Beatrice. If you don't, never mind. A little conservation tip. Easy to recycle. You can recycle at home. You can recycle here at the parks. You can also donate old electronics you're not using anymore. This helps reduce mining done in the wild. That way these animals have more space to live and run around. If you would like to help a little bit more, Disney has a wildlife conservation fund. You can donate in any of our merchandise stores. If you would like to continue your adventure, you can head to Gorilla Falls or to Rafiki's Planet Watch. In Rafiki's Planet Watch, you're gonna take a little train, see more animals, and even take an animation class. Best part is you can take that drawing home once you're done. If you're looking for some entertainment, there's the Festival of the Lion King show. There are several shows during the day, and you can look up the times on my Disney Experience app.